He's playing it with work. Yeah, he left it open. He left it open. Oh, he left it open. What a money play right there. That's how you scheme it up. In this video, we're going to be continuing the 32-team series where we have to use a team and their offensive playbook. Up next, we got the JAGS. Nothing too crazy that you're going to see on offense. A bunch of stuff you've already seen before, but something I haven't really schemed a lot is the gun wing tight. And this is what we're going to actually do with this formation right here. We're going to run the HB punch, the inside zone, stick nod vertical, and the PA double post. So we got a nice money play. We got a nice little corner route play, and then 2 run plays that we can scheme. Run to the left, run to the right. If we do get into trouble or we can't move the ball for whatever reason, you will probably catch us out of the GOAT gun tray Y flex. And y'all basically already know what we like to run out of this. It'll be a lot of that SE corner right there mixed in with some other things. But we are going to jump into the practice field and show you how we set up this scheme with the gun wing tight. So let's go to jump into the practice field and show you how we set these plays up. All right, first we're going to go ahead and start off with the money play at a PA double post. Now, there is actually different ways you can run this play, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways that I like to run it. But first, let's start off with the money play. If you're on the left hash, you want the solo wide receiver on the left side of the field. If you're on the right hash, you want them to start off on the right side of the field. What you're going to do is put them on a comeback route, motion them over, block the A tight end, streak the B tight end. And if you want to make sure you're getting the good tight end to run this, your best tight end is going to want to be at the Y position. Obviously, I don't have Ingram there, but it really doesn't matter. We're still going to be able to get this off. With your running back, put whatever route you want. We do have, what is it called? What's that ability? Backfield master, so we are going to be able to put him on a Texas route. You can put him on whatever route you want, though. Anything but a streak, out route, in route, curl route, but available, if it's available to Texas route, I mean, that's the best route by a running back. This right here is going to bomb all zone coverages. And having that Texas route is going to make it that much better. But you can see we're going to get an open hole right here between the safeties and the cornerbacks and a possible 1-play touchdown. If you got some nice stick work, maybe a jertle will get you past that safety. But that is one way to run this play. And the good thing is we're going to set this up to where it's either going to look like the money play or the check down play, or if you want to call it like a third down play. So what you're going to do is the same thing. This one doesn't necessarily matter which hash you're on, but for the best results, just do it the way I'm doing it. This time you're going to actually put X on a streak, and then you can either put A on a flat, or you can put A on a streak and put your running back on a flat. If you don't have the flat available, you can put them on an out route, and then you can kind of do whatever you want with Y. Another thing that I think there's actually a good combo is if you put A and Y on a drag and you're running back on a streak like this. But the go-to is definitely going to be the B tight end right here. He's going to beat all zone coverages to the corner, and you're just going to lead this ball down and get a nice sideline pass every single time. The flat is going to have a hard time to react that there's anybody in his area. So that's a nice little high-low read right there between whoever you got going to the flat and the tight end going on that corner route. Like, I guess if you want, it's like a deep corner route. So you got 2 options with this specific play right here. And then let's go ahead and talk about the other play, stick and nod. Really, all you got to do is just put X on a streak. But what I like to do is put the running back on a curl route, and sometimes I'll even streak the B tight end. But the go-to is going to be either the tight end Y or the tight end A. This is a really good route combo, really hard to stop. Once he makes his cut, you can throw like an outside shoulder right there in that pocket. That's why we put the curl route there, though. Like, if the user is over there watching that tight end, he's probably going to see him make that first move. He might go to him. So then just hit the curl route. But you can also, if you want to get that high-low read, you could put X on a streak. You're running back on an in route like this. And just keep A and B on the routes that they're on. And let's say that they're picking up the A tight end. You still got Y hitting the corner right here for a nice little good gain. This is a really solid third down play as well. Now, when it comes to the run plays, there's really not much to it. One's going to go to the left, one's going to go to the right. You got the inside zone. This is going to be a run to the left side. And then you got the HB punch. This one favors more to the right side. So let's say they're giving you a good look for whatever reason towards the left. You're going to go ahead and audible to the inside zone. If they're giving you a good look towards the right, you're going to go ahead and audible to the HB punch. Both of them are really good run plays. You don't have to motion anybody. You got big bodies out there to make good blocks. You can get really good yardage running this little scheme with these 2 run plays. But that's going to be it for this little scheme. We're going to jump into some head-to-head action and showing y'all these plays being used against real users. All right, we got game 1 against the 49ers. Now, if y'all caught the stream, we were using the Max Sting 3. And we ran into some issues. We ran into somebody running empty that was doing pretty good with empty. Shout out to Zay. And we ran out to somebody doing a rollout cheese, which caught me completely off guard. And it showed me that even though I'm blitzing these guys to the outside, I can't really get to the quarterback with the rollout cheese. And you know, that's the goal. You know, we're just trying to figure things out. So when I like, okay, now I know to make this adjustment, make that adjustment, we make an updated video. Okay, y'all do this, y'all do that instead. So sometimes y'all will see me struggle with the defense. By no means, not by no means, but like I know when I need to switch a defense. Like if I'm just getting beat left and right, like when we were going against that rollout cheese, I stayed in the defense. I mean, he couldn't stop me, and I had a couple of stops on him, but it was a little bit of luck and a little bit of the blitz just getting to him really quick. But other than that, there is a lot of work that needs to be done with this Max Sting 3 before I can say it's just an overall shutdown defense. Is it a good blitz? 100%. This blitz will get you some sacks. This blitz will get you some turnovers. 100%. Like right there, that should have been a pick. Oh, but that's the linebacker. See, and I'm iffy about having him in this spot because he does have flat zone KO, but is he ever gonna really be going against a flat? Like I might put him on the line, and put a safety there. Yeah, I'm still iffy about having him there. Oh, perfect 8-gap blitz right there. But overall, as a blitz against the quarterback to mix in with your other defense, like that, what I'm working on the video right now is setting up my cover 4 hybrid and I'm learning how to mix it in with the Max Sting 3. So like, let's say we're running the cover 4 hybrid, but we would have to change our defense around. That's the downfall. But like right here, we'll run like a default cover 4, and then eventually we'll mix in the Max Sting 3. But the whole thing about that is the personnel is different. Like I'm gonna have to be okay with the personnel I got with the cover 4 to fit the Max Sting 3 because the way we're running this is a little bit different than we would run our cover 4 hybrid. So that is an issue that I've been running into. We are definitely trying to figure some things out before Madden 25 drops. So y'all can have just an overall defense that you already have everybody in the right spot, regardless of what you come out in, the Max Sting 3 or the cover 4 hybrid. But still, overall, again, I'm going to keep saying it, very, very good blitz. Probably like one of the best blitzes in Madden 24 right now. It's not that bad of a lag. There you go. He probably wasn't expecting that. I didn't even see him get in that quick. The Jags do got a good defense. I'll get there. Playbooks, get there. Playbooks. Oh, he's a little short. I should have backed him up a little bit. Who is number 6? He shouldn't be able to outrun him. Oh, yeah, that's Danny Gray. He's 94 speed. Playbooks is 94 speed too, but I guess if you don't back them up, they do have that issue of getting burnt over the top. So when I was done recording, I started messing around with this this PA double post play. There's actually a lot more you can do with it. We're just going to get a run play right here because I was not prepared and ready. But there is so much more you can do with that play. Like you can kind of set up a double corner out concept, which I'll probably show you right here. And one goes shallow and one goes deep. So that's like like you'll have A going to the left and then you'll have B going to the right. And all you got to do is just put the running back on a streak, motion them out, put X on a streak, and then put Y on a little flat route like this. So you got to read to the left, which on the left you will need that flat route to help A. But for the most part, you're going to go to B right here. Wow, that was a terrible pass right there. That was a terrible pass. I mean, he refuses to try to stop this play right here. This should be a touchdown. He refuses to try to stop this. I mean, his zone drops can't do nothing about it. His user would have to go guard it himself. But look, again, we got it. Right there in that pocket, and I'll take the touchdown. That play is deadly. It really is. All right, we're back on defense. We got to lock in. I'll make sure I back this guy up. That match defense got there. Good. All right, that lag is hitting a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Let's make a play right here. What you got? Oh, I was there. I ran to the right spot. Oh, man, we should have had a pick right there. All right, the lag's not too bad. We're able to get our... He's quick snapping me. Good, man. He just slithered through the whole D line and the O line to make that tackle. Good plays by him. Yeah, so I just made the decision to put that other linebacker on the line. He's not gonna be able to jump the ball like I would want him to. Oh, come on, get there. They just don't jump the ball like safeties do, and I wish they had a little bit more awareness when it comes to the ball in the air, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and keep a safety there and see if we can put in some work with this defense. All right. I hope he goes to the slot right here. This is where I want him to go, to the slot. Cisco got some speed. I think he's like 92 speed. Come on, knock it out, knock it out. Yes, sir. I'll take that. I'll take that. Go ahead and set up this stick and nod. I'm actually going to motion this guy out. Put him on a streak. Put X on a streak. Put the running back on the in route. So we got the high-low read on the left side. And if they follow the tight end, the A tight end, I'm going to look for the corner route. That was not the best throw, but just a hell of a turnaround user catch by me. That is not this. That's not something I would recommend doing right there. I threw that into bad traffic. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try to set this up again. Let's motion out the running back. We've hit him a couple times with this setup. Let's see if he tries to follow the B tight end this time, and if he does, we're gonna go to the A tight end right here. Let's see what happens. I don't know where his user's gonna be. Okay, he's following that tight end, so we got it again. I'm gonna keep taking it. Yes, sir. Good throws, good catch. That's a really good sideline catch. If you need to get downfield, and you need to stop the clock, that is a go-to right there. That route is perfect to get downfield and get out of bounds. All right, so we're gonna run the PA post, but I'm just gonna put my two tight ends on the inside on drag routes. That's literally it, and I'm gonna block the running back. I'm hoping one of the drag routes get open. I'll take that. That was an ugly throw. Did you see how wobbly that was? But double drags is one of the hardest route combos to start in to stop in Madden for years now. We've been doing good with this defense. There's no reason for me to get out of it. Little RPO. Get that tackle. Oh, I try to make that user tackle. Struggle with that. Oh, damn, I'm surprised he threw an RPO at this time. But I guess it's a good play against this defense if I'm not lined up right. Okay, this is where we usually get picks. Oh, I came in too, like, that's a user mistake where I'm coming in as he's calling hut. I need to be set up, but he quick snapped me with verticals, which is a play you can quick snap with. If I'm able to be set up, I can usually get to that ball right there. Y'all have seen me get picks against that formation a few times already. All right, so there is one way we haven't ran the money play yet. And usually when we run the money play, we motion over the wide receiver, but we're going to motion over the running back. I'm going to block B. I'm going to keep A on the route that he's on. Oh, no, I can't. I have to put him on a streak. So let's block A and put B on a streak. And then we can drag X. So hopefully it thinks we're going towards the right. And him manning up that outside tight end is not doing nothing for him. He's playing it with work. Yeah, he left it open. He left it open. Oh, he left it open. What a money play right there. That's how you scheme it up. All right, we got the lead. Ball's in our hands. The pressure's on him. Let's start seeing if we can run this ball. We do got a good run formation right here. I am going to motion some people over. I know I said you don't need to, but y'all know I love to motion snap. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we just beat him to the outside. I think he got boxed. He got boxed. Let's go. All right, real quick, we're going to go over the depth chart for the Jaguars for anybody that wants to see it. I would like to run it on offense, nothing too crazy. Whoever starts actually does start. These are the three wide receivers that we like to use. They're actually all really solid. They all got some good route running, and they're good after the catch. Definitely use Ingram. He's got the ability, tight end apprentice, where he can get 4 extra routes. On defense, let's go to the DBs. These are my 1 and 2 right here. Y'all seen playbooks get burnt a couple of times though. At the end of 5'9", I expected a little bit better, but it is what it is. And then these are going to be my 2 slot guys that we're blitzing with and usering. Safety, I kept Cisco 92 speed. He's actually a really good ball hawk. Really good user right there. And then I actually put the cornerback Williams just to play over the top. Really, he's actually got some good zone coverage, so he's playing that deep middle for me, but that's really about it. Let's go ahead and go to the subs. Now, this is something that I was a little iffy about mid-game. I actually put him on the line, and we ended up subbing another safety. It's just very hard for linebackers to make plays unless they got lurker, which he doesn't. And again, whoever you have at 3 and 4 at cornerback, make sure you put them at 1 and 2 at slot. That's going to be it for the depth chart. That's going to be it for this video.